Good music for the soul. Welcome back to Prime Morning. My name is MFA Kosiadati, and it's a Monday, and especially today being the 11th day of October, we're taking the whole day and we're celebrating the girl child. All we're doing is amplifying their voices. We're also celebrating young women who are doing sterling things in our communities to actually encourage other girl children in the community. Right now, though, I've got one of your favorites, who's a staunch women empowerment woman who will do anything to improve on the lives of women in the community. I've got Bridget Mahoney. She runs an NGO. A little later, I'll be joined via Zoom by your favorite Nakiet, the child poet. She's a voiceover artist as well. Because of traffic, I see her stuck in traffic in the car. She's unable to join us here in the studio. And then we'll go up north and also talk to Sarafina Akesicha, World of Vision, and also Ghana's anti-child marriage ambassador. The last time I checked, she was 16. I'm sure she's a little older than that now. We'll get to find out everything she's been doing. But let's come back into the studio. Bridget, how have you been? Good morning. It's good to see you.
Yeah, I've been fine. How about you?
Very well. Thank you for asking. How's NGO doing?
Yes, we are still impacting lives.
How many young women do we have now?
Yes, so we have 18. In 18 families. Yeah.
Okay. Again, I know you've said this, but again, tell me, why did you start this project?
Well, so this project has been around for close to 10 years now in Ghana. And like I mentioned, or I keep saying, it is about empowering families. But then we all know, even based on our recent results from the population and housing census, that women are in the majority in the country. So we get to empower a lot of women through this program by taking them through skill training, education mainly, as you know, that is the backbone of society, as my dear once just said. So it's basically about promoting women and especially girls' rights and making sure that despite the challenges and the difficulties that exist to hinder them from becoming who they want to be, we are still there to empower them to go through.
Okay. I'll come back to you so that you tell me the attitudes of these young women who get the opportunity to be empowered. I have tried a few of them, and some of them don't make it any easy for you to even want to help. Yes. So we don't make it look like it's all rosy, okay? Yes, exactly. So come back to, but I'll go to Zoom and talk to Nakiat. Hi, Nakiat. Good morning. Hey, how are you? Oh, okay. Whilst I try to work on the network, let me go to Sarafina. Hi, Sarafina. Okay, is a network problem today? Hi, Sarafina. I apologize sincerely. Network sometimes really would fail us, but I'll come back whilst the team will try to restore the network so we speak to Sarafina and Nakiat. But then again, let's look at some of the challenges. This year's team is the digital generation, our generation. And so this is to mean that the young girl or the young child so many years ago, it's not that young girl today. Yeah. It's a little different. We'll come back to that theme then again. But getting these young women to be trained and get empowered, what are the challenges you have with them, not the training itself, with them?
Yeah, so I think most of the challenges is about their backgrounds, where they are coming from, and also themselves, like my young sisters just mentioned. You know, when you have the zeal or you have the will to do something and you don't get the support that you require to make it happen, then it becomes challenging for you. So if the family is not functioning and there's no one to supervise you to do the right thing, then you also lose the motivation to be what you want to be. Aside that, I am not saying this to be on our boys, but then teenage pregnancy has also been main challenges that affect our girls or that prevent them from being empowered. I think we spoke about it some time ago, and that is the situation with most of the girls we have worked with. You know, you get them to school and along the line they get pregnant. So what do? Do you give up on them? No.
Of course not.
So that is the main challenge. And then without the support of families or family members or responsible adults to help us groom these girls, to make them realize their potential, it's another challenge that we go through.
Okay, thank you, Bridget. I'll go back to the car to speak to Nakiat. Hi, Nakiat.
Hello.
Hey. Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Good morning too.
Thank you. So, Nakiat, today is International Day of the Girl Child. I've got one big question for you. If I gave you $1 billion, like all the money that you needed, what would you do for the girl child in your community?
I'll make sure they deserve, they get whatever they want, and I'll make sure we take good care of them and they won't be abused to sell and do other things that a girl, or should I say a young woman, doesn't deserve to do.
Ooh, okay. Now I have to go and look for this 1 billion that I'm promising you. I see that you like to do a lot. But take me on a little journey. Before you became the most popular Nakiat, do you remember your life before that? And how old you were?
Please.
Okay, share with me.
Please, I started poetry when I was 2 years old. And all started from my school and my parents. One day my school was celebrating the anniversary, and they wanted me to say a poem for them. So then I went on. They gave me a poem to learn in 2 days when I was 2 years old, and I learned it and I delivered it nicely. And there was this advert on TV for talented kids auditioning. Then I went, I competed, and I won.
Okay. And then you delivered it, and then you did well, and then you went to the competition also, and then you won. How do you feel about yourself? Looking at you, if you looked at yourself in the mirror today, what would you say to yourself?
I'll say I'm blessed.
Okay. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to Sarafina. I'll come back to you, and then I'll ask you what you think that your parents are doing that parents should also emulate, okay? So let's go to Sarafina. Hi, Sarafina. Good morning. Okay, Sarafina, I am so sorry that I lost Sarafina, but Sarafina is a great campaigner. She's been against child marriage, and she's been working tirelessly against child marriage. If I'm able to reconnect with her, I'd come back and then we'll talk to her. But then again, let me come back into the studio. Nakiat, please keep holding on for me, and then I'll come back to you. So we were talking about the challenges, and then you mentioned the teenage pregnancies and all of that. You're older, but I'd ask you, if I gave you lots of money today, what's that one thing you do for the girl child? Because I see money cannot stop teenage pregnancy.
Of course. I think from a psychological perspective, I think I would want to make girls believe in their abilities, believe in themselves, because that is one of the issues that is also affecting girl child empowerment. I was so glad when the ladies talked about it. You know, people tend to look down on the abilities of girls. And even today in some corporate organizations, people would prefer working with men than women, because a woman will go on maternity leave, a woman will not be always available because of a child's issue and all that. So I would want women, or girls especially, to believe in their abilities, that whatever they desire or they wish to do, they can still do it.
This is a good point you've raised. I'll come back to ask you, do you think that the biological formation of a woman or a girl child really, really allows them to be in the forefront? I'll come back to you on that. But I have Sarafina via phone. Hi, Sarafina.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Sarafina, the last time I checked, you were 16. How old are you now?
Now 19. I became 19 on September.
Oh, belated birthday, my dear.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so ever since you took up that task of campaigning against child marriage, especially up north, and you've gone global with it, how has been the impact been for you, even before the community? Let's start with you.
Please come again.
Okay, so ever since you started the campaign, particularly on End Girl Child Marriage, how has the impact been for you?
Actually, it has impacted my life a lot because as a girl child campaigner, me telling others what to do, what is right, and then what is not right, I've learned a lot from it in a way that it means I myself will never find myself in such a situation. And also, me also taking part in it, I kind of serve like a role model to others. So it has influenced my life to kind of like live a right life so that others will look up on me and also try to bring their children in a good way. That's also improve my academics a lot because normally we do a lot of research to know what is going on in our community, in our country, and then in the world. And then through those processes that help open my mind a lot, I'm able to read a lot, and then I'm able to understand a lot. So it has really impacted my life a lot.
Oh, I have so much chills already. But Seraphine, how did this start for you? I mean, there's so many other things you can champion, but why did you choose this particular project, and how did it start for you?
Yeah, it all started right in my junior high school. So normally used to hear of issues of violence right from the primary, but I had interest in it. But when I got to the junior high school, then we realized that one of our classmates who was still at the primary level was given out for marriage. And then that was when we knew that if we don't rise up in our community to talk about such things, then most girls, most of our colleagues will be denied their right to continue their education. So with the help of our teachers and our patrons, we were able to rescue that girl and then right from there, just started themselves. Then it would be good to continue to start campaigns to advocate on the importance of girl child education. Why the girl must be allowed to also successfully complete her education. So it started right there. Then with the help of our patrons, we were able to develop much more interest for the campaign, and then just started.
You know what? Congratulations. You're doing so much for a young girl. You're just 19 and you're doing so well. I'd ask you, what are some of the challenges you've been facing?
I would like to thank you for congratulating me. Actually, we know in the northern part here, it's not easy for a child like you, let's say, a young girl like me, to rise up to be defending the rights of others. Yet a lot of criticism do come. Sometimes you move into the community to educate parents, and then they will be like, as long as you are, you can't tell us what to do. We know what is best for our children. So
I can imagine, yeah.
Inside us, and even from our own peers, though we are trying to help them, but some of them also sometimes inside that they'll be like, we are doing this, we are doing that, they are kind of trying to be too and then all that. But yes, so we're able to move on.
Oh, Seraphine, I wish I could talk to you the whole day. But well done so much. And today we're celebrating women. We're throwing the light on you. We're telling you that do not give up, keep doing it, and also encourage your community, young girls, and let them also take up tasks such as this one, okay?
Yeah.
And have a good one. Take care. I'll go back to Nakiat before I come into the studio. So hi, Nakiat.
Hi, Auntie.
Nakiat, so today all we want to do is celebrate you, but we still want to learn a little bit from you. I don't know the kind of magic your mother and your father have been doing for you to be this very manicured and very well poised. And so tell us, take some of the apple for us so that parents who are watching at least can also add it to their recipe. So what have they been doing?
I've been doing good. My parents always support me, and they make sure I go through the right path. And when I do something wrong, they correct me. And sometimes they shout at me. Sometimes they embarrass me, but I still know that it's still for the good of me. So I still listen to them. Sometimes I get a little angry, but I don't have. So I just cope with them, and they support me, and they do whatever I want, and they make sure I feel comfortable with my talent and what I do best.
You're happy with your talent, aren't you?
Come again?
You're happy with your talent, aren't you?
Yes, please. And my father writes the plan my mother teaches me and shows me the gestures.
There's teamwork here.
Yes.
Right. Today is International Day for the Female Child. What's your message to them before I let you go?
My message is they should look after what they want to do. They shouldn't let anybody discourage them. Fine, even if their parents are not in support, they should go on. You see, when you're on earth, you're the only one who can make yourself happy. Nobody else can. So I would advise them to be themselves and do whatever they want to do because they were born to do it. And also, we are women and we are born with the heart of 1,000 beings. We have lived a painful past. We are a miracle by ourselves. We are fearless and courageous. We are queens and conquerors. Our beautiful souls reaches out to us infinity. We are more than we can see. So I'm telling you all to watch out for the young women coming up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nakia. Thank you so much. You just made my morning and you took all the words out of my mouth. And you know what? Keep shining and we'll stand up on the rooftop and celebrate you, okay? Do not dim your light. Do you have any activity today and over the weekend?
Oh, yes.
Okay, tell me quickly.
I'll make sure I have fun and I'm going to the International Girl Day for a program.
Okay.
And make sure to make the girls' day. and a memorable one. And I'll celebrate with my sisters at home. And I'll make sure that they are very comfortable with what I'm doing. And I'll have fun.
I'm with you in that fun. Thank you so much. And do have a good one today. We've been talking to Nakia Strabani. She's a poet and definitely she's got lots of poems, really. Thank you so much and do have a good one. Madam, they're taking all the words away from me.
The future is bright.
The future is really, really bright. You think we've done a good job?
Yes,
you know, the conversation about girl-child education and all of that for years. We've been talking about this. You think the message is sung very well?
Yeah, it is, but not completely.
Okay.
So this thing started coming up in 1995 at the Beijing Women Conference, and they talked about why not focus on the girl and make sure, because they will grow up to be women. So when we start with them at this time, then we know that women, as they grow up, will be empowered to stand up for themselves. And over the years, I think Ghana has done well because in the past, you dared not talk about girls' education. And I will share, I always say that once my paternal grandmom told me, what is the use of a girl's education?
I see.
She will end up in a man's kitchen, so don't bother yourself. Because I needed to go to secondary school and, you know, so I think we have come a long way. People are now seeing the need to educate the girl child. And for me, as an employee of Bethany Christian Services, where we are dealing with vulnerable families, I think at this time, it has become difficult and challenging for those of us dealing with vulnerable girls. If you are living with your parents, if you have things, you know, normally, it's easier for you to push through, like I witnessed our ladies talked about earlier, Nakia, Sarafina, and all other girls doing so well today. I think when they have the right environment, the support from parents, they do amazingly. But how about the others who don't have this?
Yes.
get emotionally hurt, they get angry easily, they experience or they show signs of so many things around this time of the month. So in a way, it becomes a disadvantage for the girl child, because then the focus or the attention is what is happening to the body. Yeah. But the boy doesn't go through that. So like I said, if it's yes, then this is it. What they go through is what makes it a yes for the girl. But then we have also realized that despite this, we still stand up to them. Absolutely. And sometimes we do better than our male counterparts. So how can they stop us
from reaching our goal?
It doesn't stop us in any way. So I think, yes, because of what we go through as girls or women, but then no, because that cannot stop us. Okay. We are unstoppable.
Okay. How do we even reconcile the fact that we're bargaining for equal opportunity, if not even equal opportunity, a lot more opportunity because of all these natural, they say that if a woman is in their period and is in school, we should have a resting area for them to go take a nap and all of that. So this is you giving extra, some extra hand for the woman. But feminists also say that if you give me some extra hands, you're telling me that I'm weak. How do we reconcile this?
I think, first of all, people need to understand that the fact that we are women and we go through this doesn't make us weak. The understanding should come. Because like I mentioned, despite all these things that we go through, we are still doing marvelously well. We are still winning, like our ladies. I'm so proud of them, those who won the robotics, whatever, I don't really know the names. They are doing so well. Something that is seen as a male-dominated area. But ladies have been able to win in such competitions. So what are you telling me? We are not weak in any way. We have the power. We are strong. We are queens. And when given the right environment, we will take up the world. I remember the former president, late Rawlings, at his funeral, the wife in her tribute made a comment that women carry half of the sky. I think they do more than that.
Oh, almost all the sky, isn't it?
Yes, because if you look at Ghana's situation now, we are in the majority. And so if our needs are ignored, if we leave our needs unaddressed, what will happen to Ghana?
Question for the gods. Bridget, give me a minute. Tell me about the NGO again, the name of the NGO and how you handpick these deprived young women and help them. Okay, so the organization is Bethany Christian Services. It's been in existence in Ghana for close to 10 years now. Okay. And we mainly have our referrals from the Department of Social Welfare. Okay. And now other corporate organizational bodies who identify vulnerable families and girls who need help and support, and they are referred to us. So mostly they are enrolled in our program, the Family Preservation and Empowerment, where families are preserved and empowered to be strong, to be capable of taking care of their children, especially girls. We also provide pregnancy counseling for girls who get pregnant on the way. So the focus of the pregnancy counseling is to, one, look at what the girl can do after putting to bed. And then secondly, the child, what happens to this child who is coming to. So we don't focus only on the girl, but then we focus on both the mother and the unborn child. We make plans for the child before he or she arrives. So that is basically funding. Yes, we have support, and then we still need more support. So whoever is looking or watching us this morning can support our program to impact more lives, especially girls. And I would want to wish all girls a happy International Day of the Girl Child. Thank you.
Keep going, don't stop, because we have all that it takes to be who we want to be.
Thank you so much. It's always refreshing talking to you, Bridget. All right, and all the best with all the projects.
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully, please help us with some funding so that we can help a lot more women in our communities. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show. Joy Prime, the ultimate experience. Welcome back, and we are wrapping up. Benjamin is here. Hi, Benjamin.
Hey, it's been a while since we did this.
That's true. And
It's been a show, hasn't it?
It has. Today, wish me something. Today is International Day of the Girl Child. Say something to me, please.
You're like a girl woman.
By the way, let's say thank you to Nutri Foods, Nestle, Unilever, Franco Trading, Nivea, Fan Milk, Wellma International, GB Foods, Mikesh Impex, Aqua Fresh Limited, Olam Ghana, Promasidor Ghana Limited, that's my family, and also MTN, Electroland, Dream Cosmetic, Betway, Royal House Chapel International. We've got a tall list. We just want to say thank you. It's been a good Monday and a good start. We really wish you the best of the day and even the week. Benjamin, say bye-bye.
Well, we thank you for joining us, and of course, we're celebrating the likes of MFA today. She said she's a girl child.
Thank you.
It's a wrap. Do join us tomorrow for more.